guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do a day in the life. So if you want to, stick around. We're testing this whole thing out. Let's see how it goes. I have this stand I use when I sit in the living room. It helps me where I can read and use my phone so I don't have to use my hands because I have bad carpal tunnel. So I'm actually going to use it for videoing and seeing if I like it. Let's see what happens. This is a test run. I'm going to do a quick wipe of the counter because, you know, sometimes they get a little wonky. Anybody else try to use all of the soap in this thing? I do. I know. I think it's done. I think we're good. So we'll don't put that in the recyclables. Just this cabinet keeps getting stuck. sponges get older, because I love the sponges from Dollar Tree. They're really great. I love them, but when they get all like messed up or they start to lose the scrubbies, I use them for my stove. That way I get a little bit more use out of it rather than throwing this away because it's still in good condition. Oh my God. Sorry guys, look at that hair. So I just use this to get off any of the extra dirt, because once a week I do a really good clean, but this is just to get off anything from maybe last night's dinner or lunch or something. Nothing too crazy, because again, I clean it all the time, but this is just to maintain it. You know, get off the hard bits that I missed after cooking. Sometimes stoves is easy to clean, but this weekend I did do a lot of different meal preps and stuff, so just needed some extra love to clean it up today. I usually clean as I go, but I was a little lazy from all the meal prep, dog food making. That way I'm not tired. Sometimes I have to take a break, you know? Not perfect by all means, it's just to get off the crusty stuff. I'm gonna have to do a better clean of it this week anyway. Then I bring this out and I put it back for maybe another day or two, and then we'll reuse it and throw it away. I'm gonna put this over here because I'm gonna make my son juice in a few. keep my mini glass, what's this thing called? Cutting board underneath my little station over there, my little shelving unit, because that way this doesn't clank and get broken. I keep my bigger one behind my utensils that I use every day, my cooking, what are they called? My cooking utensils, basically, so that we don't break this or the big cutting board. These are going on my stairs. They're socks I bought. That way I can bring them upstairs. And these, oh, I gotta show you these. These are headphones. I'll show you because I'm wearing a pair right now. I don't know if you can see them. This is a headphone I bought at Walmart. They're so adorable. See how cute they are? They look like iPhone headphones. They're really cute. See? I don't know if they're still on sale, but they show like when they're charged and when they're not charged. They get red, like see? So you can know when to use them, but they're really good brand. This is them right here. Oh, it's probably backwards for you guys. I don't know, probably. But it's a great brand if you use headphones like this and you know, your kids lose them, they break. They have them in a lot of colors online, but my Walmart had white and black. So my son and I are using these because mine broke. My case broke for my iPods, and I didn't feel like spending the money on them because I don't really use them too often. And then my son likes to have them for the car or if we're at a restaurant so he can listen to his videos because the wire ones, he gets so tangled. So these were only $10, $9.99. I think they're originally $30, if I'm not mistaken, on full price. So even $30 isn't bad. So roll back $9.98 for the holidays. So we went back and got two more. My husband bought me one and my son one for the holidays. And we bought two more because my mother-in-law, my son, my husband and I, we all use these. So for 20 bucks, nice to have in my husband's technology box for in case something breaks rather than paying full price for it. So I'm going to put this in the dining room because my husband has a place where he puts these in his electronics area. So I'm going to put them in the dining room because when he goes upstairs, he can bring them. I'll put them next to the socks actually, upstairs. Sorry about that. Knocked everything over. Why am I struggling? Right? Why am I struggling when I have a stepping stool? And if anybody knows me, especially my family, they're all cringy if they're watching this because I am known for breaking all glass. It doesn't matter if it's your glass, my glass, a friend's glass, it gets broken. So that could have been a disaster right there. So instead of breaking something, let me climb up on my nifty little stepping stool. Move things around so I put it back the right way rather than over adjusting it. There we go. Okay, that wasn't so bad. This I have to put in my pocket because I'm going to put it with the broom when I go to sweep because it fell off my dusting pan when I was sweeping last time and I forgot to put it back on. There we go. This is a thing that hangs on my little counter over here. And this is some cinnamon sugar. So I'm gonna put this with the rest of my cinnamon sugar, rest of my sugars. That way I remember to use it. Because if I put it in the cabinet, I'm not gonna remember to use it. So if it's next to the sugar, it'll get used the right way. In this little white shelving unit, I don't know if you could see it, and please don't mind my flashing lights. We gotta get a new fixtures for in here because it's like a circus show in here every day with the lights flashing. So I have my oven mitts and also my gloves here, so they're accessible all the time. Because I had them in a drawer in a cabinet and it was annoying when you went to grab them, so we leave them here. Along with a, I'll bring you closer in a little while to show you, along with our pencil sharpener because my son uses this often. And then miscellaneous stuff that's dropped in here, like some glue and stuff like that my husband has to bring downstairs. So doggy bags, tags for our containers. So I'll leave them there because they're not bothering anybody. And that's it. Great. This rice has to be filled. Usually it's over there on my other shelf, but I filled my last of my rice in my everyday rice container, so I have to refill now. This holds like 15 to 20 pounds of rice. I like to keep it up here, and then I have a reserved rice downstairs, so we always have something to rotate through to put our rice. So I'll put this back because my husband will fill it for me because I can't lift the other container. It's very heavy, so he'll fill that for me when he gets a chance. So I'll put that back in its spot until I need it. These stay out because I like to be able to get to them when I need them. They don't bother me. I'm gonna come up with a plan. I'm gonna take the cutting boards and I'm gonna do like a little shelf thing I saw online here. So, and something here to put my cutting board so that way it doesn't take up a cabinet. I don't know if you can see me. This is the side of the cabinet over here. So I want to do something there to put the cutting boards. So they're always out because we use them pretty often. The decorative ones not so much, you know, but it's nice to have it. And this is something I use for my KitchenAid. It's a pad that goes under. My sister got it for me. Unfortunately, where I have my KitchenAid, I don't know if you could see it, probably not. It's over here. Where is it? Yeah, it's over here in this corner here. So when I use that, it gets wet because it's right near the sink. So this doesn't work there. So I may have to move that around, but I do like that near the sink. I just wish I had more counter space, but I'll show you that when we're done cleaning more of the kitchen tour. So you can see what I'm talking about when I do a slow pan of the room, just to give you an idea. But yeah, this goes under the KitchenAid. But again, like I said, it doesn't work right now because it gets wet. So I leave it right here behind my cutting board so I remember to, when I go to move it, because I may be moving it over here. That way it doesn't get lost. I haven't decided if I'm going to move it yet because I do like the way the kitchen is set up currently. So. Sorry guys, hitting buttons here. So sorry. Back now that everything dried. Here we go. Again, this isn't my major clean. I just wanted to get little things straightened up. My major clean is usually Friday for the appliances, but since I did use oil, is why I'm wiping it down today more than I usually would. But it's okay. We'll see. There we go. Ooh, it's snowing out. Let's see. This is dry. This is a drying mat. I'm trying to come up with a better option for my dishes. I don't like a dish train. I think they take up too much counter space. I have like an RV kind of dish train that rolls over your sink. I love it. But water still gets everywhere. So I like this. So I'll put my dishes when I first wash them into that RV drain over my sink. Pardon me. And then as that's done, I then move them to here to dry the rest of the way, and then I hang this to dry. I wash it every couple of days because I have two. I may get more because I like to swap them out. I like to, like my rags I'm using, like this is to dry with right now. Oops, excuse me. This is to dry with. This is to wipe down the counters. I literally swap out rags every day. So sometimes I do it twice a day because depending on what I'm wiping up. But usually, unfortunately, these pads are in the other room, what are they called? Oh, let me go get them. I'll put them back because I had to wipe up something from the hallway yesterday because the kids dropped something when they were here. So I have paper towels, but we've kind of gone away from paper towels because I had a problem with paper towels. Oh my God, if you ever met my sister Melissa, she was really a big problem with paper towels, but I had a problem with paper towels. I was using them for everything. So I came up with the concept of the rags, not because of myself. I was watching a couple of women online. Amy Marion is the one that really got me into them. She uses like these cloths as well as Norwax, I think she uses as well. But I like the microfibers better. So I have in different colors. Some I use for counters, some I use for my bathroom, so that way I don't get them confused. But these here, I love. I just, every day, take a rag out or two, maybe three, depending on how bad the kitchen gets if I'm cooking a lot. And this is just to wipe my counters. This isn't to do dishes, to do anything, counters. And then as you saw, I have a sponge for my stove. This I wipe off after I'm done washing the stove. And then this is to dry like stainless steel and stuff because sometimes I get the spots all over them and all that. But that's what I do. And then I have my drying rack. I think I may invest in more of these. I love these, but I haven't paid full price. Usually they're on clearance in Walmart. So like I think I paid $2 for this one, $1 something, or vice versa, $1 something for this one, $2 for the other one, and it came with a towel with it. So it's kind of cool. But so if you want not to get your counters wet, that's a great option. So I'm gonna, let me see if I have my other one up here. No, I don't. I have two. I have a white one and a black one. So I'm gonna keep this one until I get my other one from the laundry. And then tomorrow, because this is still fresh, I'm gonna put that in the laundry because I really would like one for every day. I know it sounds a little weird, but I like to change out my towels once a day at least, if not twice a day. So we'll see. But let me finish wiping this down, the counter, and then we're done with the counters because again, this was just a refresh from the weekend, nothing too crazy. And then we'll make some juice. I'm gonna put this juice container. Oh, let me show you this. I'm all over the place, so I apologize. But this is really cool. It's a lid. My son got me this. My oldest son got me this for Christmas a year ago. And they open up and close. And this turns on to a mason jar. Let me show you. And then you can make like your homemade creams, juices. My youngest son doesn't drink too much juice. So I'll make like a thing of juice like this and it'll be 2 weeks maybe. If his friends come over, I have to make it more than that. But I do one thing of juice for him and this will last him forever. But I love it because it has a flip up lid so you can pour it, keep it in there clean, keeps it fresh, nice and tight, nice little handle to pour. I love when I make homemade cream. When I used to drink a lot of coffee, I don't drink too much coffee anymore, so I don't make cream that often unless people are coming to visit. Then I may do it as a nice treat for myself and then others drink out of it. So I use this, but sometimes I'll make my husband's homemade iced tea, homemade lemonade, and put it in here. I did get the bigger container because we noticed him and I were drinking more juice. Well, when I say juice, it's more like tea and lemonade. That's what I've been doing a lot of. So I like to have more than this container. So this is what my son drinks. And the other one we use for the month, you know. But definitely a great purchase if you're interested. They're at Walmart. Actually, I'm lying. These are on Amazon from what I saw. So I'm going to put this up here with the other container because I'm not using that right now because we don't have extra juice or creamer. But I will make my son's juice in that one in a few. I'm going to put the scissor on the table for my son to put it back into his arts and crafts. Yeah, that scissor I just put away is arts and crafts, so my son will put that away when he gets home because he has chores to do when he gets in. He has to put all his plushies away, arts and crafts, and find a home for some of his boxes that he likes to do arts and craft with. He wants to rip off some stuff off of a container, so when he gets home I'll have him do that so that gets cleaned up. I'm still trying to find a area that I can put my recyclables. We don't have a lot of recyclables, and I don't like putting food and garbage and stuff under my counters. I know it sounds weird, unless I can have a dedicated counter, a dedicated cabinet, which eventually this island I want to extend a little bit. So maybe when I get the extended area, I can make that the garbage can section, because the whole idea of putting a garbage can in where I put my pots and pans, it skeeves me. And then if you get ants, they're in your cabinet. We get ants once a year. Not bad, thank goodness, because we manage it. We know we get them now, so I don't get them too bad. We try to keep things clean. We try to keep things not wet. Anything that has liquids and food in it, we rinse out, so we don't get them bad. They're here for a minute and gone. If it's really rainy, then they stick around. But and everything's in containers. If you ever seen my previous videos, or you'll see future ones, everything I have in containers, so they can't get to things, not like they did in the beginning, because I had to throw away my molasses. They were all over my molasses the one day, and I didn't even have anything sticky on it, but I guess they could get to it. I don't know, so I threw that away. It was skeevy. But yeah, so I still have an issue where I put my recycles. So if you have any recommendations, I may get a slender thing that I could, like a really skinny slender type of thing for next to my cute shelving unit here. But again, bad enough I have the other garbage can in the beginning of my kitchen, but we'll see. This doesn't bother me because my husband takes it out once it's full, and if I have company, we put it inside the cabinet temporarily, so it's not the end of the world. So we'll leave that there. May not look pretty to some people, but it works for us. Let me wipe this down. This is my tea. I don't drink too much caffeine anymore, but I was really in the mood for some green tea, so I had a cup of that this morning. And I always have a water bottle. I try to keep my water going. Once this empties, add it again. I think this is 24 or 48 ounces. I can't remember. I don't remember. It's either 24 or 28 ounces, but I like to have this because it makes me drink my water. If I don't have something like this hanging out with me and drinking on it all day, I won't remember to get all my ounces of water. So I'll put these aside because I'm still drinking on them. And let's wipe this down. This I wiped down last night. I do a end of night kitchen close usually. Usually everything that I did right now would have probably been done last night, but I was so tired because I did laundry, I organized some stuff, and I did the dog food and cooked a bunch of different things, so I really was not in the mood to close the kitchen. I literally wiped down the counter that I cooked on, did the dishes, and that was it. I mean, you probably would have seen a bigger mess here this morning, but when I got up, I put every dish away because it drives me crazy. I hate things on my counter. I am, any flat surface will become a home for something. I mean, if I showed you my desk right now, I'm trying to come up with a better option for my desk. I think I need like a little cabinet next to it or some shelving hidden, because even though I like things organized and precise, I do like things put away. So I don't know if you ever watched the Clutterbug lady. I'm a bee. And it kind of could be a good thing and a bad thing, because sometimes I'm a perfectionist, so if I can't get things exactly right, it doesn't get done. I like halt, but I do like things put away in a specific manner. Not detailed totally, but not detailed. It's got to be where I know where it is. So I don't know, just me. I need something for that area over there. But countertops, my dining room table, I am trying to talk my husband into changing the dining room. He doesn't want to do it because he's like, that's your dining room if we ever go to sell. So maybe I won't put a real wall up or anything, but I was trying to think of maybe cutting that dining room into a third or a fourth, and using a fourth of that for a pantry and then the other as an office, because then my office can go over there. We have enough rooms in this house, so I don't really need another room, but I don't need that big of a pantry either. We don't use the dining room unless company comes for Christmas, birthdays, 4th of July, summer like pop-ins. We really don't use it. And even when company comes, if there's enough of us, we can fit around this island. We usually sit around the island. I have a beautiful dining room, a table. So I was thinking of putting my my table here, making it more of a kitchen, dining room, family room, because I do like that flow, and maybe it'll get used more if it's right here, because over there, I don't know, we just don't use it. My husband and I and my son, we sit here. I mean, there's 3 chairs. My son, husband, and I sit here every night. So I don't necessarily need that table, but I won't get rid of it. I mean, we do use it when family comes over, but I think it would probably fit better here. We will be redoing the floors because we want to get rid of the carpet. We're carpet people in the bedroom, but not in the living space area, like where you eat and hang out and stuff. So we want to redo that eventually. That was something we knew we wanted to do when we came in getting this house, but it's not urgent because the carpets are in great condition. I mean, so it's not the end of the world. But like I said, I would love to move that there because maybe it gets used more. Because again, we use this. I mean, we play game night here. The only time we do game night over there is if it's a game that you don't want people seeing your cards or something. But again, we make this work as best as possible because we like it. It's just 3 of us. We're very simple people. Alrighty, my friends. Looks like we are done here. I'm gonna just do a quick rinse off the refrigerator, just the handles, because the kids were here this weekend, my son's friends and stuff, and they go into the cabinets and stuff, and you know, they don't wash their hands when they're licking their fingers to eat a cookie or a potato chip, and the chips are up there. So I'm just gonna wipe where you can see the smudges, because these little guys, even though they're not that little, they get a lot of crap all over my refrigerator handles and stuff. So we'll just do that. Oopsie. This can go in the garbage because my husband wanted to save it, but it's not something we're using. Yeah, like I said, the handles were pretty yucky in this. Oh, I moved you to the other way. I'm sorry. I thought I was moving you back to see me and I moved you away. So sorry. It's okay. Not the end of the world. We're taking stuff down anyway. Off of this refrigerator. So. go in the laundry. Kind of neat though. Load the dishwasher. And we're done. Since it's going in the laundry, I'm wiping the lid to the garbage can down because those little hands from yesterday get everywhere. Not so little, that little blow them. I'll put the rag there so when I go to the basement, I'll do that. But that's it pretty much. Like I said, nothing too crazy. I just needed to wipe down everything, get the kitchen back to my desired readiness for my day. And that'll be it. If you liked what you saw today, come back for some more day in the life. I got other rooms I need to tackle. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Oh, wait, I wanted to show you. I was going to show you a tour of the kitchen. And there you have it. The kitchen is tidy, nothing too crazy. Just needed to get things wiped down. There's that shelving unit I was referring to that I wanted to put the garbage can next to. So if I can get a skinny enough one to go between the door and the cabinet, that's where that's going to go. The refrigerator's been wiped down. That's the KitchenAid I was mentioning. I'd like to move that maybe to over there. We'll see. I still have to do these dishes and make my son's juice, but I'll do that off camera. No one needs to see me wash dishes. I mean, unless you want me to. But then I have here some counter space. I would love to put those away, but unfortunately I have a small kitchen, so a lot of my utensils stay out, and I do love my Pioneer Woman stuff, so I don't mind it. It looks pretty. It is what it is. And there's that one big glass cutting board I was telling you about. I leave that out so it doesn't get broken because my plastic ones and smaller ones go in here. They can get scuffed up or banged into. And then the stove was washed down for now. This is where I keep my toaster, my what is that called? Can opener. I use a big one like that because it helps with my hands because I can't use regular can openers. I have carpal tunnel. Some days it works and some days they don't. So I like that. I have my air fryer here. And this is that little shelf I was telling you about. I keep my little glass cutting board that I showed you under there so that it doesn't get dinged into. And these are the cutting boards I told you I put out for like when family's here and or trays that are for bigger parties. So I could put them down here, but then that'll be congested and clogged. So what I was thinking of doing is making these shelves here. I've seen on someone else's page where they did a cute little decorative shelf on the side of their cabinet. So I'm thinking of doing something like that here and on the bottom for the big and small cutting boards, and then for some tchotchke things, because there's a lot of things I can't put in the kitchen because I don't have any wall space or shelving. So this will give me a little cute space to put stuff. And then that'll go away once it's completely dry or into the laundry because I have the other one that's coming up. And that is it, my friends. Nothing too crazy. Kitchen's done. Garbage will go out when I go outside. And the kitchen is tidy enough for me right now. Don't look at that desk. That's the desk I was telling you I drop everything on. All right, my friends. Have a good one. See you in the next one. Bye.